twizzle.
Weeknights, do the twizzle with me.
Everybody, starting doing the twizzle. Everybody, if you're ready to sizzle, you twist a little and you twist a lot. And when you really get hot, that's the twizzle. You twizzle, you twizzle.
Weeknights starting at 9/8 Central on MeTV.
Hi, I'm John Malos, and welcome to this live edition of Connect with Me on the showroom floor at Ventura TV on Comcast, channel 187, 43.6. Today, the spotlight, again, is on entertainment. And our guest today is a dancer. He does flamenco. No, not flamenco. It's flamenco dancing. We'll introduce you. 436 MeTV, hit option 11. Back in a moment. And once again today, the spotlight is on entertainment. You know, the other day we had some technical problems on Wednesday, and so we wanted to bring back our guest so we could have him for the full half hour. He's a flamenco dancer. We'll show you what that is. He's been dancing for the better part of 30 years. He's been teaching for the past 8. He has owned and does own his own dance studio, and he teaches flamenco. He teaches it to children anywhere from 5 years old on up, even senior citizens as old as 60, 70 years old. You know, it doesn't matter the age. You can learn how to dance no matter what age group you are. Anyway, flamenco dancing originated in Spain. It shows a lot of heart, a lot of emotion, and in some cases it shows a lot of pain. Now here is an example of what we're talking about when we talk flamenco dancing. And that was Mira Bras, performed by the one and only Ricardo Ramirez, who is live in our studio right now. He's a Fresno native, graduated from Roosevelt High School, went to Fresno State, and he owns his own dance studio right now. Actually, you didn't go to Fresno State, did you? No, I didn't. Okay, all right. Roosevelt High School. Anyway, made a mistake there. 436 MeTV, hit option 11. 436 MeTV. It's a beautiful way to express yourself. The expression of flamenco is so beautiful, and with the dancers and, you know, them fanning themselves, it's just a gorgeous scene. We're back with our guest and your phone calls in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Frigidaire. We introduced the first home freezer, the first pulsator agitator washer, and now we introduce the Frigidaire Orbit Clean Dishwasher, designed with a unique wash arm that gives you 4 times more water coverage for a consistently better clean. Frigidaire, over 90 years of legendary innovation.
See the full line of Frigidaire appliances at Ventura TV Electronics and Appliances.
Back with our guest, Ricardo Ramirez, the flamenco dancer and teacher. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you,
You didn't
John.
go to Fresno State.
No, I didn't go to Fresno.
You like Fresno State, though,
I
don't
love
you?
Fresno State. I've performed many times at Fresno State with my group.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. But you went to Roosevelt High.
Went to Roosevelt High and Performing Arts School.
Wow.
And actually, that was my beginning of flamenco, was Roosevelt. Well, albeit through my sister. My sister was exposed to flamenco there when she was there. And after that, then I would accompany her to her classes, and that's where I was exposed to flamenco. And from there, that was history, yeah.
All right. Let's take a call. Good morning. You're on Connect with Me. How are you?
Oh, I'm a regular viewer of your show, and I tuned in on Wednesday, and I was surprised that I guess that the show didn't run, but I stuck it out, and I was delightfully surprised to find your guest, Ricardo, on there. I'm a big fan, and I heard that there is going to be a dance event at the studio this weekend, and so I checked it out on the website, and I want to share with your audience that cultural immersion is what happens when they have a dance event at Ricardo Studio. You can leave Fresno behind and go back to old Mexico or old Spain and enjoy the music and food and culture of the centuries ago. And I just wanted to applaud you and your guest for highlighting the upcoming event. Thank you.
All right. What event is he talking about?
Well, actually, we have an event coming up in September. It's not this weekend. This weekend, we're doing a show at the Fresno Arts Council Fun Run down on the Fresno County Courthouse
Okay.
Park. And
What time?
at 11 o'clock, we'll be performing. There'll be a lot of groups, but we'll be performing our part at 11 o'clock in the morning.
You'll be dancing flamenco?
Yes.
Not
yes.
flamenco, but
Not flamenco. Yeah,
All right,
flamenco.
another call coming in. Good morning. You're on Connect with Me. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing fine. What's your question?
My question is, my mother is actually from Spain. She was a flamenco dancer. Met my father in the service. She's from Sevilla, and but I was just curious if our guest has ever been to Spain, and what it's like. You know, as far as traveling there. I don't know much Spanish. I would like to travel there, but what it's like as far as the language is a person who doesn't know much Spanish, is he able to vacation there basically without a guide and get around? And I actually still have some family there, cousins and an aunt and uncle, but I would like to travel, but I don't know much Spanish. I was just curious if he's actually ever been to Spain.
Yes, I've been to Spain a few times, and for an American non-speaking, my Spanish is pretty limited also, but everyone speaks.
They all speak English,
yeah, all
right?
speak English, yeah.
Most of, when I went to Europe, I found that to be true also.
Yeah.
They all speak English, so
Yeah,
no problem.
So I found out that, you know, when I go there and I try to speak I do speak Spanish, they would rather speak to me in English.
Yeah.
So that they can practice their English.
Yeah.
I want to go there so I can practice my Spanish.
Yeah, I was a little concerned when I went to Israel, for goodness sake. You know, I thought, oh, gee, I don't, you know, but they speak English everywhere. In
Yeah.
Brazil, I went to Brazil, same thing. They speak
Yeah.
English.
Yeah,
no
but
problem.
Spain's a wonderful country.
Yeah.
Sevilla is a beautiful city. Beautiful city. It's right on the river.
What did you learn there when you went about flamenco dancing, that is?
I learned to have a good time. It's so relaxed. You can. We were in Valencia one day, and we were walking down the street, and I heard this singer
Okay.
singing, and it sounded like a cry. But it was a very interesting story. We walked in, it was in a bar. We walked into this bar. It was smoky. It was during the day. And we walked in. It was really smoky. It was dark. And in the corner was a elderly woman, I would say late 70s, early 80s, with a group of her friends, male friends. And they were all giving her palmas. And she was just wailing away this torch song. And you could hear the pain in her voice. It was awesome. Just something
What
like that
is
raw.
flamenco dancing? Describe it.
Flamenco dancing for me is a passion, heartfelt expression of movement and dance. Unlike tap and like say folkloric music dance, where everything is mainly up and light and levity. Flamenco is more of a passion, earthy.
Is it passion driven?
Yes, very much, very much.
And what are you showing mostly? Pain?
Whatever you're feeling inside at the moment, actually.
Could it be happiness?
Could it be? It can be happiness. It can be happiness.
Okay.
There's a palo or a rhythm that we call alegrias, and that is more of an uplifting dance. Sevillanas is an uplifting festival dance, but you have your solea and your tarantos, and which are more down and deep, innermost passion.
Why the interest in flamenco? Your roots?
Well, my roots are Mexican. I'm of Hispanic or Mexican heritage.
Okay.
But
And this
being
originated in
Spain, yes.
Okay.
So when I was exposed to this, it was like we say in the flamenco world, you get bit by the flamenco bug, and it doesn't let you go.
Right.
So once you learn it, once you understand it, once you feel it, there's no other art form.
Hey, another phone call coming in. Good deal here. Good morning. You're on Connect with Me. How are you? Hello?
Hello, who's
Hey,
this?
hey, this is John. Who's this?
John? Oh, John. Was that recorded? I thought you were live.
Yeah, we are live. We are live. Hey, turn down the sound on your TV and speak up just a little bit. Ricardo's here, ready to take your question, okay?
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, better. Go ahead, talk directly into the phone.
Well, I just want to say that my wife's taking flamenco, and she's been taking it for a long time, and that we helped promote Ricardo on another station about, a couple months ago, I think it was, when he came to town with a band.
Yeah.
And that people really enjoyed it, and we wish him continued success, and maybe one day my wife will be dancing with him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, do you do flamenco?
Not me, Barbara does.
Oh, okay, your wife does. All right, so you know Ricardo.
Well,
A little bit. Okay, you know who that is? You recognize the voice?
Do you recognize my voice?
I think I do. Yeah, that's
Ron
it.
Mortanian.
I know, Ron. How are you? I know his wife, Barbara, don't you?
Yes, met her.
Yeah.
And that was for the Vahagni show.
Correct.
At the Town Theater.
Mahogany,
Yeah.
Great.
Did you go to the show, Vahagni show?
No, I didn't get to go. I was photographing a job that night, so I couldn't go.
It was a great show. Great show.
Well, that's what I heard. So, it's always nice to have a little culture in the valley. And,
Right.
That's exactly what I try to do, too, and I see we're on the same wavelength, so let's keep doing the same thing and get Fresno in a positive light.
Sounds good, Ron. Hey, it's good to hear from you.
Okay.
I was wondering what happened to you. Were you in a foxhole somewhere, or what's going on? Are you okay?
No, I've been very we're redoing the house, and I've got all these other little photographic jobs I've been doing, so I've been busy.
Gotcha. Well, we'd love to talk to you more, but we're out of time.
I know. Actually, thank you very much, and good luck.
Hey, Ron, tell your wife I said hello, and thank you for calling. I appreciate it very much.
Okay.
I know we're long in this segment. We got to go, but I want to show the props that you brought along. Let's start with the shoes.
Okay, these are typical flamenco
Hold this
professional
up.
boots.
Yeah, this is a suede, low-cut boot. Now, explain what's on the bottom here.
On the bottom, we have a rosewood heel. And on the heel and the toe, we have nails. We don't use taps like tap shoes. We use nails on the bottom of our shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And the main part of our shoes that we utilize a lot is the rubber. You'll see there's a little rubber piece right here attached.
The heel is wood, though.
The heel's wood. And
Because?
The heel is wood because that's where we get a clear sound. When we're doing our footwork, we use the heels a lot.
And you use a lot of force. It's almost like a stomping motion, right?
Right.
You're stomping, basically.
Well, we call
Not
it...
quite. But you know what I mean.
Yes.
Just to give that visual effect.
Yeah. For the typical... it's a stomping. But we usually mainly use the toe here.
Right.
When we're doing the footwork.
Right. But it takes skill.
Yes. Lots of practice.
All
and then
right.
we have a fan. The ladies use the fans.
Yeah.
A lot, so as an accessory, and we
saw that in the video
with
the
Mirabras.
Yeah.
And then we have the castanets.
Show us
here.
these. Yeah.
The castanets here. There's a mark on one of the castanets. You'll always find a mark on the right hand or the hand that does
right
the cap.
there.
There are two shells.
Right.
And they
two
have
shells
a
together.
little like a little bowl on the inside.
Okay.
And
go ahead and play those
that
for
makes
us.
The sound, the rhythms. So.
And you play these while you're doing the flamenco.
Well, we're dancing, yes. So we put them on our thumbs.
Okay.
And tighten them down.
All right.
And then with practice, you're hitting you're starting out with your pinky, ring, middle, index, and then your left side is just your bass. So you'll have your rhythm after years of practice.
Looks easy. Don't try it at home. That's years of practice right there, no doubt about it. All right, we're talking with Ricardo Ramirez. He is a flamenco dancer. He is also a teacher, has his own studio, and we'll give the phone number and give you a chance to get in touch with him in case you want to go for lessons or want to get involved in flamenco dancing. We're back with your phone calls. 436-ME-TV, hit option 11, and you don't have to wait for the message. Just hit 11 as soon as possible. Back in a moment.
I'm Trip Douglas.
Welcome home and stuff.
And I'm Ernie Douglas.
James Bond, Secret Agent 007.
And we're here to tell
Ernie!
Just a minute, Uncle Charlie.
Come on, Ernie, you're gonna be late for school.
We're doing a promo for Me TV and junk.
Ernie, Trip.
Yes, Dad.
Come here a minute, will you?
We'll be down in a minute. As I was saying, Tramp, be quiet. Tramp?
Hey, have you guys seen Robbie? Oh, hi, I'm Katie Douglas.
We're My Three Sons.
Ernie, I had to learn about women like Melissa through long, tough experience.
Let me make my own mistakes. They're half the fun.
And one daughter-in-law.
Thanks. Now I really feel like one of the family.
Watch me on Me TV.
You think girls are just boys' gift wrap.
Weekday mornings at 7, 6 Central on Me TV.
It's real neat.
And we're back here live on the showroom floor at Ventura TV. Time for a little demonstration now of flamenco dancing with Ricardo Ramirez. He has his own dance studio. By the way, where is it located?
It's located across the street in the beautiful Fresno High School District, historic Fresno High School District, 1918 North Echo. And we're there across the street, directly across the street from the new buildings.
Great. And so you get a lot of high schoolers that come across the street to your studio?
Oh, constantly. They come across, and there's a lot of interest in flamenco dancing from the students. They come in, a lot of them are just watching, and they're a little apprehensive of coming into the studio, but there's always a crowd watching inside.
Quickly, before you give us a demonstration, how would someone get in touch with you?
Contact me at my phone number is 559-313-3040, or my website is www.flamencoartacademy.com. I'm also on Facebook, Flamenco Art Academy Fresno, and let's see where else. Well, my email, academia_flamenco@att.net.
He's all over the place, my friends. There's no doubt about it. What are you going to demonstrate for us now? What kind of a flavor are you going to give us as far as flamenco dancing?
Okay, the piece I'm going to do right now is called Farruca. It's a typical male dance, and it's a lot of footwork.
Okay. Have at it. Thank you much.
Okay.
ready, Bo?
Let's go.
Dr. Shields, activated, Mr. Sullivan.
Automatic, sir.
And we're pushing to the limit.
Situation critical.
Base of action.
Can't break loose.
Peace or utter destruction. It's up to you.
Star Trek, Saturdays at 9, 8 Central on MeTV. Brought to you by Ventura TV.
And welcome back. Great job, Ricardo. That was outstanding. Is it hard to concentrate in a small studio like this as opposed to your dance studio?
Yes, I can't, it's difficult, not so much concentration, I just can't express myself as much as I'd like to.
Well, we got a confined area here as opposed to
I don't want to knock any lamps down.
You don't want to knock the lights over, right? Or trip on yourself and fall off the set. Anyway, the difference between flamenco dancing and tap dancing is what?
Tap dancing, there's a lot of, the footwork is, you'll find your footwork is done forward as like toe heel, tap heel. You'll use mainly the heel and the toe, traditional tap dancing. And then in flamenco, you use more of the ball of the foot and the heel. And everything is underneath you and comes from, all the footwork comes from behind you.
And you were saying earlier with flamenco dancing, it's more of a forceful action. You know, I described it as a stomp because it really is a force. It's a downward force. Right? And why is that? What does that create?
Well,
what are you trying to create with that downward force?
With that downward, you want a solid sound. You want an earthy sound.
Okay.
When you're using your foot and it's coming down from behind, you're using the ball of your foot more than you do the tip of your shoe than like in tap dancing.
Right. Now, when students come in and they want to learn flamenco, are they confused and maybe think that they're learning tap dance as opposed to flamenco, which is different? Do they know the difference when they come in?
Yeah.
They do.
Most of the
Most
students
do.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they come in, they know what they want to learn, and it's flamenco.
They know it's not tap dancing.
Right, and they know it's not folkloric also.
Right. The other day when you were here, we had some technical problems. We apologize for that. But we talked about Sammy Davis Jr., probably the best tap dancer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Do you think he could do flamenco?
Oh, easily.
Easily. Once you do tap, you can learn flamenco.
Yeah,
because they're so closely related.
Right. And in tap, all you're doing is relearning where to put your foot, reposition your footwork.
Right. So again, tomorrow you got this event coming up. It's at Courthouse Park in Fresno.
At 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. All right. We're going to do more dancing with the one and only Ricardo Ramirez. He owns his own dance studio here in the city of Fresno. He does flamenco. Hey, your phone calls are important, but you know what? We're going to get another dance lesson from Ricardo right after the break in just a moment.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the save energy, save time, save money place. The Energy Star qualified, ready, steam-equipped, high-efficiency Frigidaire Affinity place. You heard right. Right now, save big on select Frigidaire laundry pairs and pay no interest when paid in full within 6 months. At the hometown low price, think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
And welcome back here live on the showroom floor. We're back with Ricardo Ramirez. He's a flamenco dancer. And what are you going to do for us now?
Today we're going to do a festival dance called Sevillanas using the castanets. And you'll find it prevalent all over Spain at any festival, parties. You'll find everyone doing Sevillanas.
Yeah. How long did it take you to perfect the flamenco? How many years?
30 years. I'm still doing it. I'm still trying to perfect it. You never stop perfecting it. You're always learning and you're always creating. So there's always a perfection that you wanna clean up.
Are you self-taught or did someone teach you?
I'm self-taught, and I studied with a flamenco instructor from Spain. She moved to Fresno, Amparo, and now I still myself go to Los Angeles and San Francisco and take workshops and studies.
It's good meeting you. Tremendous luck to you and your organization, your dance studio, and can't wait to see you dance again.
Thank you. And anyone who wants to learn, come to Academia de Arte Flamenco on 1918 North Echo.
All right. Thank you much. And here is, once again, Ricardo Ramirez.
To be in Carolina in the morning. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina